Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make some stuffed squash. I'm going to start by putting my squash in a pot with water. And I'm going to put my tomatoes to boil as well. You can go ahead and throw your chiles de árbol too in there with the tomatoes. Or you can go ahead and toast them. I'm not putting mine because mine are toasted already. So after 15 minutes, go ahead and check your squash. Make sure they're not too hard or too soft, but you're like able to put a fork right through them. So after you check them and you feel that they're good to go ahead and remove them from the pot, set them aside, and you're gonna have to let them cool down for a little bit. Mines are still a little warm, but I went ahead and I cut off the edge. And what you want to do is you want to get a little small spoon. If you don't have a small spoon, you can go ahead and use the end of a fork or a spoon, a regular spoon. And what you want to do is you want to go ahead and take off all the seeds from the middle, everything as much as you can, because you're going to need the space to put in your cheese in there. Make sure when you're taking off those seeds, you don't go too far to the sides either, because you might tear the squash. So you have to be really careful with that too. So I'm going to continue and do the same procedure to all the rest of the squashes. Oh, and another thing I forgot to mention to you guys was do not throw away those seeds. You are going to need them. I'm done taking off the seeds from my squash. I'm gonna go ahead and start stuffing them with cheese. I'm using mozzarella cheese. You can use your choice of cheese, to each their own, but I do like mine really cheesy, so I am making sure I'm pressed down on that cheese. If you don't like them that cheesy, then go ahead and just stuff them. And this is where you're gonna start using those seeds that I told you guys to set aside. You're just gonna put like a thin layer on top, just so the cheese won't fall off. And so I'm gonna continue doing the same process for all of the squashes. So I'm done stuffing my squash. I'm gonna go ahead and crack my eggs. I'm using 3 eggs. You can go ahead and use as many eggs as you want, or you can use 1 egg per squash. I'm only using 3, so I'm gonna separate my yolk off of my egg, and I'm just gonna set it aside. Once I'm done separating the egg white from the yolk, I'm gonna go ahead and start battering up the egg white. So I'm just gonna wait for it to like sponge up, that spongy white. That's what I'm looking for, that texture. And once I've accomplished that texture, I'm gonna go ahead and throw in 2 of my yolks, just because I use 3 eggs. I don't really like the yolk, so I just throw in 2. And after you throw in your yolk, just go ahead and mix everything together good. So after battering up that egg, you're going to go ahead and get a pan with a little bit of oil. I use avocado oil. You can use your own choice of oil, to each their own, like I said. I'm going to go ahead and get that squash and dip it into that egg and just give it a quick fry. So with that being said, let me go ahead and fry the rest of my squash. So once you're done frying your squash, they should look something similar to this. So now we're going to set them aside because we're going to get ready to do our salsa. We're going to go ahead and put our 2 cloves of garlic. I also put my chile de árbol. I only put 4. If you like it more spicy, you go ahead and put more, but I only put 4. And I also put my tomatoes. And I also put some of the Nor seasoning If you don't want to put nor, you can go ahead and put salt. It doesn't really matter. It's your choice. So let me go ahead and blend that, and I will be right back. So after you're done blending your salsa, go ahead and get a pot. You're going to go ahead and put your squash back in there. And you're going to go ahead and pour in that salsa and just cover it up. Let it boil for maybe 15 minutes, 20 at the most, and they should be ready. So I served mine with red rice. You can do your choice, whatever you would like. With that being said, don't forget to give it a like, comment down below for new video ideas, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Till next time.